What's the matter? The signal is broken? Oh my god! What's going on? What's happening? An accident? Thanks for saving me. It's strange, how did it fail suddenly? Go, find a corner to hide. But the closing ceremony was interrupted unexpectedly. Forget it, just run away quickly. Oh shit! President? At the same time, the territorial waters of the Republic of Fangdao. Report, EMP jamming signals were launched from the fighting conference venue. All electronic equipments within a radius of 10 kilometers were jammed and destroyed. At the same time, all the residents and tourists on the island had been evacuated, and the fleet we just passed was the last ship. Our first phase of the task has been completed. Next is the Shinwu Association and Sunglong Bakwun. General Lancaster, what happened at the tournament that piqued your country's interests? Simply put, the Global Fighting Conference is a conspiracy that has lasted for 100 years, a ritual to revive the Shingai Jiquan. The Xingshi group suddenly rose up, many countries had their eyes on them. Eventually we found out that they really had some secret plans. First of all, since the second tournament, the venues were often prone to seismic activity, but there were hardly any earthquakes in the area during the tournament. After this was first discovered by geologists in the Yen Kingdom, the Yen Kingdom felt something odd and tried contacting other countries for cooperation. Of course, due to political conflicts, the cooperation did not went smoothly, and in the end, nothing worked out. A year ago, Shinwu President Meng Zhang met with our head of the state and conveyed the last words of Gaia, the founder of the Shinwu Association, who had just passed away. Xingshi Group has been laying out the resurrection ceremony of the Shingai Jiquan since the Second Fighting Congress, and the 11th will be the final one. When that happens, the Shingai Jiquan will be resurrected. In addition, Gaia also predicted the location of the 11th Congress. Gaia, who comes from a small country, claims to be the son of the universe. Because of his arrogance, he is disliked by many large countries, so no one believed those words. Until half a year ago, the location for the 11th conference predicted by Gaia turned out to be right. In the end, we started believing Gaia. After that, we invited the Shinwu Association to intervene, and eventually developed a plan. The conference would proceed normally, and we would annihilate the Shingai Jiquan when it resurrects at its weakest stage. Now that we know their plans, why wait for it to resurrect? We want to completely annihilate the fallen fighters. After the first tournament, the Shingai Jiquan, though dead, did not die entirely. Instead, it turned into a certain state, as the seed of evil, and spread everywhere. In this state, the Shingai Jiquan is impossible to be killed. It can only be killed post-resurrection. That's the reason why we never prevented the Xingshi group from holding the conference. Are you sure you will be able to completely kill it without making it return to that state? You know, it was Changxing Bakwun Zhu Ji who killed it back then. We are not the same as the previous generation. We have a plan already, you'll see. To hand it over to the Shinwu Association and Sunglong Bakwun? Nan, why haven't I been notified of such an important thing? I'm also an S rank. I could contribute to destroying the Shingai Jiquan. It was necessary for making the plan go more smoothly. Moreover, this plan does not require much combat power. As for us, we are just the last insurance for this plan. I hope our help won't be needed for the plan, otherwise, the Earth may fall into a long nuclear winter. You guys did this? What the hell is going on? More than 100 years ago, Changxing Bakwun and Shingai Jiquan initiated the first global fighting conference. In the end, the Shingai Jiquan exposed their fallen nature and were wiped out by the Changxing Bakwun. The world only knows one part of this story, but not the other. As the first fallen person in the world, he actually did not die, but turned into some kind of a widespread existence. In this state, he can't actively interfere in the world, but he can still grow his forces through the seed of evil and use various secret techniques to get resurrected. In the end, he will offer the whole world to please the supreme being he serves, that is, the evil god. The fate of this world is yet to be known. Show up now, Shingai Jiquan. Ah ha ha. Sister Hong, be careful, I'm fine. Be careful. Xiaoyao, hurry up. Wow. Damn, there's actually a final boss. Interesting, I was discovered. Since you guys want to see me, I will play with you guys. Can't move. I can't move with just his aura. Is this guy that strong? Provoking such a strong boss, is Shinwu Association really looking for death? My lord, I am your faithful slave. This, what is it? What is that thing? This is my great lord, the supreme being who can dominate everything. This terrifying coercion that makes people unable to move? It's not the power of the Shingui Jiquan, it comes from the master of the Shingui Jiquan, the evil god who tried to erode the planet's boundaries, descending and devouring everything. It is the greatest enemy of man and this planet. What we see is just a minuscule projection of him. If we really let him come down, the earth will be completely finished. Is this the end of the world? Evil God. Mission loading. Mission 3. Prevent the evil god from coming. After the task is completed, source points can be obtained. If the task fails, no new tasks will be released in the current world. What the actual fuck is wrong with you, system? You all are really fortunate to witness the coming of my lord. We'd love to play a game with you. A really interesting game. A game that locks your arms and legs. What's going on? How can they suddenly move? 3 of you, lend me your spirit. In the name of Gaia, I declare this place to be the battlefield between the people of Earth and the followers of the evil god. The field opening. What's that? Master will be fine, right? Why can't I get in? I should find a way. Coo. I forgot about you. Master had told me to take care of you. I cannot leave you alone. The master is very powerful. He should be fine. The pressure is gone. Huh. I can move. Is it related to that field? It doesn't matter. It's just fine that the evil god's suppression is gone. It would be better for me to take the medicine first. Not only he blocked the contact with my lord, but also he suppressed me. Is it the power of Gaia? You guys stopped me from communicating with my lord, and even oppressed me. That was your plan? We started out with our plan a month ago. We kept letting players leave early, just so in the end you couldn't absorb enough negative emotions. In particular, the final, which should have been highly anticipated, had actually ended without any fight and, more importantly, without any audience. Although you are now resurrected, you are in a really weak state, and your ability to summon the evil god has been greatly weakened. Senior Zhuji did not foresee the troubles that would arise in the future, but we have studied the power of the evil gods thoroughly, so today, we will completely destroy you. So that's how it is. But you really think you can kill me? Don't forget that the Shingui Jiquan used to be a human, or I should call you by that name, Qiuxing. The Shingui Jiquan seems to be suppressed. Why don't the masters of the Shenwu Association and Mr. Qi Lian go up and beat him? Don't talk nonsense. Perhaps they too are in a state of mutual restraint right now. The Shingui Jiquan cannot move, and it seems that Mr. Qi Lian cannot move easily either. Both sides can't move. Isn't this deadlocked? Could it be that they are counting on me? With the character of President Meng, it is unlikely that he would put his last hope on me, right? The little tricks that you guys have done are really good. I can only resurrect in a weak state, and I won't be able to awaken my lord for a while after resurrection. As a result, I'm really vulnerable. But you guys seem to have mistaken one thing. Although I had no body, I was improving my cultivation all these years. Even Zhu Ji, in his peak state 100 years ago, wouldn't be able to withstand my moves. Even if I stay still and let you attack, you still can't hit me, let alone, can you still move? Or, what do you expect, Mr. Champion? Oh, what was his name, Xie Yan? Zhu Ji couldn't withstand his moves? Is this guy that powerful? Or is it just a bluff? Why is the effect of this secret medicine so slow, and Changxing Baquan has not started yet? If I can't practice the Changxing Baquan, and face opponents like Shenghua Ziquan, maybe I will be the weakest here. If I didn't really feel that my physique was slowly changing, I would almost think I was taking no medicine at all. We never rely on outsiders, and we never underestimated you, Qiushins. In this space, the power of Gaia is the real master. The regulations pronounced by Gaia will be transformed into an unchanging law. Rule 1. The fight within this space is solely on martial arts. Fighting rules 3 versus 3. 3 from the people's side conditions are met. 1 from the evil god believers, the conditions do not match. 1 is divided into 3. Rule 2. Winner will live, the loser will die. Something tells me if I lose this fight, I would die. Is this the rule of Gaia? The last resistance of this planet? Can Gaia's power can also be played like this? You guys really worked hard, and you did a good job, but… the seed of the evil god is moving? Does this guy want to absorb the power of the seed of evil god to break through the blockade of Gaia's power? I won't let you so easily. Rule 3. Miss Yen, Xiao Yao. What's going on? Why are they reacting? Do they also have the seed within them? Not good. I cannot suppress its power. Hongjun, hang in there. Increase the supply of willpower, and help Hongjun withstand it. I didn't expect that there would be such a strong power for me to take in. The Lord must have sensed my piety and prepared this for me. Obviously, I was fully prepared, but in the end I couldn't do anything. What's with those two girls? Strangely, the Nirvana technique is useless. I don't believe they will be Degenicite fighters, but this strong power of the evil god in the two of them, if I hadn't put the Shangquan sisters in the final to complete the quest, then this would have never happened. Oh, if that's the case, then it's all my fault. This feeling is so annoying. Forget it. Since I made the mistake, I must find a way to make up for it. I have a question. As long as we kill Shingui Jiquan, the evil god won't descend and all this will end, right? That's right. But that's great. This may get a little awkward, but trust me, I'm on the same side as you guys. Come forth, flowery spirit. This? It's you. This pink fighter? Are you the one who attacked at the dock and let Gohong escape, Xie Yen? Stop talking nonsense. Can't you tell if I am an enemy or a friend? Strange power, obviously not given by my lord, but it appears similar. What a disobedient. The spirit was wiped out in an instant. Gohong was nothing compared to him. My flowery spirit will be okay, but it's simply no match for her. Come again. Fortunately, he is still blocked by the Shenwu Association. There is no way to make a move. I need to keep a distance. I can't beat him even if I use all of my source points. Hey, do you guys have any other way? Are you guys just standing there to stop him like that? We can only supply the power of will now. If Hongjun collapses, this whole space will collapse. Without Gaia's power, Qiuxing will no longer be restrained. We can't do anything about him. It doesn't make sense to attack Qiuxing now. You can't beat him in this state. You have to find a way to temporarily cut off his connection with the evil god, and create a gap for Hongjun to read the rules. I understand. I will create this opportunity for you guys. What the hell is this pestering? Useless, no matter how many times try. Burst. Right now. In the name of Gaia, I declare Rule 3 Home Court Advantage, 3 hits 1. The battlefield is completed, and the rules are confirmed. The ultimate fight officially begins. We'll take care of the rest, so get some rest, Hongjun. Okay. Hongjun, if we can kill Qiuxing this time, it will be good. If we mess up, you and Xie Yen have to run. Let him escort you. He is really trustworthy. President, what do you mean? Aren't we about to succeed? Former old President Gaia's layout was aimed at when Qiuxing's condition was at its weakest, but just now, he absorbed the power in the Shangguan sisters' bodies. Now the power of the evil god in Qiuxing has become very strong, exceeding the prophecy of the old president. We have no way to retreat. We can only fight to the end. Why are they all gone? The president said that you are trustworthy. I think so too, otherwise you wouldn't have had to help us just now. The problem now lies with them. It is too risky to keep them. Sorry. Calm down. The two sisters of the Shangguan family have never shown any signs of degeneration. You must know that even Gohong was quickly conquered by the power of the evil god. They have a B level and a C level. How could they be more powerful than Gohong? There must be something hidden in them that we don't know. Mr. Xie, it is you who should calm down. Perhaps there is something hidden that we do not know, but it is a fact that Qiuxing has recovered his strength because of them. President is fighting with Qiuxing. The consequences are unimaginable. I must extinguish this threat, Mr. Xie. Don't be blinded by your personal feelings, and let the whole world die with you. No need to put a bad label on me. I don't know the real situation, but it doesn't look like you do either. I have lived with the Shangguan sisters for so long. If they really had a problem, I would have found out. There is something strange about this issue. It is impossible to make a hasty decision. If they are really Qiuxing's reserve food, what if you kill them and cause Qiuxing to gain more evil god power? Have you thought about this problem? Killing them may make Qiuxing stronger, rather than take a risk and take a gamble. It is better to put them aside and do something more meaningful. For example, tell me about this series of things. What are the rules? Where did Xi Lian and the Shingui Jiquan go? I can't do anything right now anyway, so I'll talk to you. 1 minute later. So they were sent into an independent space by Gaia's power for the final duel. If Gaia's power is that strong, just kill Qiuxing and you're done. Why fight? Can't do it. The power of Gaia is the power generated by the will of all fighters of the past and present resonating with the planet. Although this power is powerful, It must operate in accordance with the rules of fighting games. My grandfather, President Gaia, was the first discoverer of this power. He spent his life studying this power and eventually incorporated part of his will into it, obtaining the ability to leverage it. At the same time, his spirit and power influence each other, and he learns a series of secrets of Qiuxing. After that, he changed the policy of the Shenwu Association and began to claim himself as the son of the universe. After my grandfather died, only a direct descendant can borrow the power of Gaia. So the power was passed on to me. In order to deal with the mighty Qiuxing, we have formulated 3 rules. Rule 1 is to create a fighting match where outsiders cannot interfere. With 3 people on our side and 3 people on the enemy's side, Qiuxing is alone, so the rule will force his power to be divided according to the ratio of 2 to 3 to 5. Rule 2, Qiuxing is no longer immortal. If we win the fight, he will be completely wiped out. Like that, we will never repeat the mistakes like the predecessor Zhu Ji of Changxing Baquan did. As for Rule 3, it creates a completely enclosed and isolated fighting space. Allowing 3 people to fight one gives the president a chance for a fair competition. Splitting an opponent into 3 parts isn't fair too. There was no other way. Qiuxing is too strong. Over the past 100 years, he has absorbed too much power, and has far surpassed the Changxing Baquan of those times. If we don't fight like this, we have no chance of winning. And now, Qiuxing absorbed the power of the evil gods from the body of the Shangguan sisters. We totally have no idea on what kind of realm he has been raised to. I am now worried about the president and others. Can I join the fight? What do you think about trying 4 against 1? The rules allow at most 3 people on one side to play, otherwise we would have called all the trusted S-class fighters from around the world. So, that means there's nothing I can do now, right? That's right. Okay, then I'll do something else, you don't mind. The Shangguan sisters fainted. I will let my companion stay with you. To monitor me? But I don't mind it. What does Mr. Xia want to do? Do you even ask that? Of course I'm sharpening my weapons before entering battle. This, the image of the will of the faceless giant, this is Changxing Baquan? Finally, I'm getting started. The effective time of this omnipotent secret medicine is really too long. I guess right, no prize. System, level me up. So big, the reaction is so strong. This is the feeling of leveling up the body in one breath? My muscles were sore and up as if I had been working out for months in one breath. The point of consumption compared to the flowery spirit is the same. It seems that these 2 techniques are the same level. Changxing Baquan is truly powerful. If we take the flowery spirit as a landmark, so the remaining points can be used to increase 1 level, up to level 5, although not comparable to the founder Zhu Ji, but not much worse, right? Continue, huh? Changxing Baquan is also divided into a regular version and a Zhu Ji version. You can only get the Zhu Ji version after passing the test. So, the Zhu Ji version is obviously stronger? Choose the strongest one. I don't need to play now anyway. Yes, give me the link. Linking to Planet of Will. The first duel, Meng Zhang, Yan Bahuang, and Qi Lian are ready. Qiuxing, 20% power state. All are ready. My power? You guys. Sanglong Zhan Shan. I'm fighting with 3 guys. Who is the attacker and where? I cannot find the source of the attack. Where am I? What? Damn it. My hands, my legs. Now you guys can't get close to me anymore. Is that so? Blue Dragon Flow, 4 underworlds through. Its power is very large, but it can't even break through the first layer of my protective shield. Huh! The protective layer is not broken at all. How could I get hit? Qiuxing loses. The first match, finished, rebuilding the field. We won. I feel that the current state of Qiuxing is not bad. Perhaps his full state isn't as strong as we thought. It's only the first round, don't take it lightly. This is just the beginning. Qiuxing had not yet adapted to getting his power divided. That's why we prevailed. Also, Qiuxing's state is much stronger than we assumed now. I'm afraid the next game he will adapt. We also used too much power in the first match. If 20% of his strength can only be regarded as the top S-grade fighter, then he can definitely be regarded as an S+ grade with 30% of his strength in the second game. which is not inferior to Senior Zhu Ji. The real battle has just begun now. Be prepared. Second match. Meng Zhang, Yan Bahuang, and Qi Lian are already in place. Very well, you guys have succeeded in arousing my anger. The second match, Qiuxing with 30% power state is ready. They won the first game? But Mr. Xie Yan. His cultivation is about to succeed, the will is linked with the world's will, and he accepted the baptism by Gaia's power. Could it be, he is really cultivating Changxing Baquan? This pink woman is also quite interesting, look like a human, but a closer look will reveal that it is some kind of energy form. From the beginning to the end, it emits a comforting, peaceful aura, which is completely opposite to the power of the evil god. By her influence, I feel very comfortable. Xie Yan, he is so mysterious. That is... a whale? What's this about? It's kind of interesting, although I can't see it. The whale and dragon just now gave me a sense of vividness. If I guess correctly, these magical animals, no, I think it would be better to consider them as images of will. They all are the incarnations of S-class fighters. This is... Although I've never met you, but I know who you are. Xu Ji. Sanglong Qianshan. This move, even the order has not changed. Needless to say, his chain attacks consist of thousands of combos in the blink of an eye. Once it hits me, no countermeasures would be effective, so I have no choice but to resist each and every punch. But what if this move is used against you? Shingui Quanshan. White Tiger, Fierce Claws. It was too violent. Without Sanglong Qianshan's intervention, you couldn't hit me. Bie Huang. This gesture, this posture, it's that move. Blue Dragon Flow, Terrible Lightning Phase. This mysterious attack. No doubt, that is the legendary Shingui Jiquan. Xie Yan at this moment. Zhu Ji has been practicing various fighting techniques, and the longer you watch him fight, the more you can feel that he is slowly integrating what he has learned in his life. It's like evolving a new fighting technique. With the foundation of 100 fighting skills, together with the day-to-day practice and refinement, keeping the essence and polishing it day by day, this is how Changxing Baquan came to being. He is indeed worthy of being the only S+ level fighter. This kind of talent even in the main world will certainly be superior. However, this test is to let me slowly digest all Zhu Ji's fighting experience here. Isn't this a gift? What's with the test? I always feel that something is wrong. I just don't know the situation outside. Can President Meng and the others win the fight? According to common sense, no matter how long you spend in this space, it seems to be just a matter of seconds outside. They probably should have finished the first match. Gui Chia Shinduan. Blue Dragon Flow, 4 Underworlds. This move again. It's useless. It's a pity that I noticed it after the first hit. Just adjust the power fluctuations and it can dissipate most of your strength. Sure enough, he has started to adjust himself to his power. This guy reacts too quickly. Our moves are difficult to hurt him. This cannot continue. Qiuxing, you finally let me catch a chance. Humph. Brother Yan. Bie Huang. It's quick, it's timely, but you have a fatal weakness. It's so predictable. Really? Tiger Claws. Chairman, Qi Lian, I have restrained him. Hurry. Brother Yan. Let go, let me go. Hurry up. Meng Zhang, hurry up, don't let Yan Bie Huang's sacrifice be in vain. Go to hell. I have tried my best, I can only get to here. Sorry, President, I'm still not strong enough. I will leave the rest to you guys. I can't believe it. Qiuxing loses. The second matchup is over, and the stage is being reconstructed. We won the second round, but the price was too big. In this case, Bie Huang cannot be saved. We should not let his sacrifice go in vain. Therefore, you're right, for the survival of humanity, personal safety should be least important to us. If it was me, I would have made the same choice as Bie Huang. I just regret that we can't be together in triumph. It is my responsibility. I should have talked with Xie Yan to make things clearer, to not let the Shangguan sisters No, maybe I shouldn't have called Xie Yan in the first place. We cannot blame Xie Yan and the Shangguan sisters, it's all God's will. In the third game, we have to face the 50% state of Qiuxing. From the previous two fights, it is clear that this state of Qiuxing is at least comparable to the peak level of senior Zhu Ji. In my current state, I'm afraid it's just a burden to go to the third game. Forget it, it's useless to say these now, the third game will be left to me. I can still fight. I will try my best, anyway. The worst outcome is that everyone is reunited in the other world. No, if you can't get the best results, then the previous efforts and sacrifices are really in vain. I will fight alongside you in a different manner. Different manner? Gaia's power? Yes, old President Gaia once instructed me to understand and control his power, but this thing is too advanced. I don't know if that is the power of Gaia, but I can do a little, use my strength and will, so that your strength can become as strong as Senior Zhu Ji in a short period of time. My wound, this strength. There seems to be a warm current running continuously in the body. All the internal injuries and fatigue are wiped out. It feels like a breakthrough. This is the power of belief after defeating Ji Hong. You are the strongest fighter in the world. I trust you. I trust in your strength. President Meng, it seems very successful. What's wrong with you? Your body, it's dissipating? This cannot be helped. Becoming an S+ fighter is too difficult. How could it be possible without paying a price? I had no choice. It costs the life of an S-rank fighter. It's the only way to defeat Qilxing. Only you can do that, Master Qilian. President Meng, I understand what you mean. You're really putting all the burden on me. Haha, we have no other choice, right? Only I know this, and you happen to be the strongest among us. Greater the possibility, greater the responsibility. Behind us are responsibilities that cannot be retreated, to die for righteousness and fearlessness. I'm counting on you. The third match begins. Qiuxing, with 50% strength status, ready. I finally understand the difference between the regular version of Changxing Baquan and the Zhu Ji version of Changxing Baquan. The ultimate strength of this world's fighters lies in faith. To unconditionally believe in your own strength. If you feel that you are not strong enough, look for a support. It may be an animal, it may be a plant, or even a gun. With the blessing of faith, a person can complete the transformation from a martial artist to a grand master, and even surpass human beings. Changxing Baquan is a being that has existed for thousands of years and has been at the top of the food chain for a long time, overriding all living things and tools. Humans themselves. Although this principle is simple, people are well aware of their own weaknesses, and subconsciously they will deny this idea. Therefore, no one has been able to practice it for so many years. I could learn it thanks to the system. However, I learned the normal version of Changxing Baquan LV5, which lacks the true belief of fighting. It could only project the fuzzy outlines, lacking the most important core. This test of the will allowed me to learn all Zhu Ji's memory about fighting. I finally realized the ultimate secret of Changxing Baquan LVS, that is, I am the only one. I do not ask for anything. The projection of the will is not any other existence, but myself. This is the essence of Zhu Ji's version of Changxing Baquan. Thank you, Senior. It's not really a martial arts school. My current strength should be the same as Zhu Ji in his peak times, but just sitting and visualizing these exercises of projection of will have such benefits. It's too simple. Is this really a test? However, the benefits obtained are real, but I always have a bad feeling. What's this? Finally came back. I didn't know how long it had passed when I was practicing. What was the situation like? Sorry, your source point is not enough to upgrade. Sure enough, the remaining source points were not enough to advance to the next level of Changxing Baquan. It seems that if you want to reach LV6, you can only wait until you finish the mission or go back to the main world. It's easy, my physical strength may even have surpassed the innate realm. Miss Zhang? What's wrong with her? It looks like she is. Xie Yan? What's the matter? Xiao Yan and the president died. Only Master Qilian. What? Shenwu Association's 2 S ranks are dead? Is Qiuxing that strong? Wasn't his power divided into 3 parts? Only one person left? Ants are ants after all. The difference is whether they wait to die ignorantly or die soberly. Even if you win 2 games, in the face of absolute strength, you can't do anything at all. Focusing all my spirit, all my attention, on one point. As long as I could beat him. What's going on? The spirit of this guy is different, almost close to me now. What? How is this possible? I can't believe he broke my arm in the first hit. Sunglung breaks the sky. As expected, it's not that easy. But now I do have the power to fight with Qiuxing. As long-range attacks continue to cause damage to him, he will definitely be killed. Kneel down and ask me to spare you. A bad guy like you doesn't deserve to live in this world. Why don't you die? 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 Useless, 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 useless. Lose, 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 lose. Go die, go die, go die, go die. What the hell? You dare to break my perfect body and made me look ugly in front of the Lord. Qiuxing. How is this possible? Very well, I won't let you die too quickly. He actually recovered? How could this be? The rules are not working? Impossible. The rules were set by Gaia's will, and if it's not working, then I would have been the first to suffer the backlash. The rules are absolutely fine. And also, where are these sounds coming from? Haha, is that all you can do? Damn it, it's so noisy. Master Qiuxing is invincible. Master Qiuxing will rip out your heart and give it to the Lord. Give up, you are the abandoned. You are the abandoned in this abandoned land. You're dead, you're really dead, don't try anymore. I can do this. There can be no problems with the rules, he must have been affected. If I can cause enough damage to him in an instant, it should be able to kill him. Maybe I have to think of something else. What? You did have the strength comparable to Senior Zhu Ji's peak times, but still, I can feel your power slowly falling. This power is only temporary. I have surpassed Zhu Ji thousands of times. Even if Zhu Ji reincarnated, he would not be my opponent. Not to mention, you are only an S+ level. If this goes on like this, it would be difficult for me to kill him. I can't waste Chairman Meng's gift. I have to pretend showing my weakness and then look for opportunities. Did I let you die? Like I said, I won't let you die too easily. It's not good. Qi Lian is seriously injured. He doesn't have the strength to resist. If this goes on, he will die. Mr. Xia Yan, you, take the Shangguan sisters and leave here. I will use my last strength to open the way for you to leave. The faster you go, the better. It's because if we fail to defeat him, then the vast majority of the world's nuclear bombs will immediately be aimed at this place. This is mankind's last trump card. Far beyond the S+ level of power, it is theoretically possible to blow away Qiuxing's body. But because of the lack of Gaia's power, we do not know if Qiuxing will come back again. We have no choice, even if they have to pay an extremely heavy price. It only temporarily eliminates Qiuxing. In addition, I have one last request. You have fully obtained the inheritance of Changxing Baquan, right? I hope you can continue this heritage, and someday in the future to train more talents, to face the resurgence of Qiuxing. Of course, Qiuxing at that time will also become stronger and beyond our imagination, but you can also get the support of all forces in the world. Is this really good? Indeed, I could leave right now. I could even just leave this world, but the rules of the competition were already determined the moment they were read out. It cannot be changed. In other words, the people who can go on the field have also been decided. Mr. Xia Yan cannot go up to help even if you want to. The strength demonstrated by Qi Lian just now is no longer below me, who has mastered Zhu Ji's version of Changxing Baquan LV5, although it's temporary. But as long as I can't break this immortal state of Qiuxing, even if I lose all of the source points, I won't be able to kill him. Unfortunately, the system does not determine the Changxing Baquan as a defensive skill, otherwise it should not be difficult to defeat Qiuxing. Humph? Why is it glowing? Wait, why do you have a Gaia fragment? Gaia fragment? You mean this thing? The Gaia fragment is the manifestation of Gaia's will. It's used to temporarily rely on Gaia's willpower. The rules can only be accomplished through the transmission of the Gaia fragment, but it's a huge burden on the human body. I can use it because my grandfather helped me, or I would have died immediately. If have one more piece, I should be able to send you in and replace Master Qi Lian by this way. No! You can't do anything if you go in. Instead of doing this, it is better to run for your life. I'm very curious. Grandpa spent countless efforts to obtain so many fragments. Where did you get it? A gift from someone else. I see. I finally know what's going on. No wonder I feel that the test is too simple. No wonder this thing fall into my hands at the last minute. As a collection of the minds of all fighters in this world, this power of Gaia deliberately helped me, allowing me to easily obtain the Zhu Jai version of Changxing Bakwen, for saving this world. Should I say that they are generous? If I leave, I don't have to bear any responsibility. Jiuxing will be wiped out by the nuclear bomb anyway. However, the explosion caused by the nuclear bomb will do terrible damage to the Earth's ecosystem. But even in the face of a nuclear winter, humans can continue to reproduce under the leadership of fighters, so my best option is to not mess with Jiuxing and leave. But, if it weren't for the mission to bring the Shangguan sisters to the finals, the Shenwu Association's plan would have had no loopholes. If the plan of the Shenwu Association was going smooth, the revival of Jiuxing would have stopped, and Bei Huang and President Meng, since it's my fault, I can't leave it like this. Miss Hongjun, take me inside. Mr. Xie Yan? Are you serious? Of course, hurry up. If you wait more, Mr. Qilian might not be able to stand it anymore. Although I know very well that the possibility of winning is not high, but I still want to go, use all my strength, all the source points, and fight against Jiuxing. My purpose in doing these things is just to ask for no regrets. By the way, Miss Hongjun, Changxing Bakwen is too difficult to practice. I used the trick to be able to have it. You don't have to expect anyone to be able to do it, but I do have a special method to extend the life of a fighter. Honestly, I'm not sure about this battle. If there is no way back, I will give you a clear signal. After you receive the signal, you and Qilian will take Shangguan sisters and leave. Don't worry about me. The Shangguan sisters are very important, and the two of them know about the life-extending methods. If I fail, to some extent, they are the last hope of the world, so we must protect them. Just in case, if the Shangguan sisters have a problem. I also recorded the full process in Shangguan Yao's personal memo. I believe that you can get it pretty easily. That's all I want to explain. In short, you must find a way to survive. Okay, I promise you. This guy's strength is slipping too fast. Is he acting it out? Are you finding a chance to attack me? It's useless. Whether you are pretending or not, you have no chance. Gaia's power? What's going on? Mr. Qilian is tired. I will replace him. Jiuxing, let's fight. What's happening? I have to fight. I was fighting with Jiuxing. Master Qilian, are you okay? I used Gaia's power to replace you with Mr. Xie Yan. I didn't have a serious problem. Originally I thought, forget it, Xie Yan? Although he is very strong, he can't be the opponent of Jiuxing. It's not what you think, because he has just practiced a legendary fighting technique. Changxing Beiquan. In the end, they really had to let you replace Qilian, but that's okay, you can keep playing with me. Even if it's only Jiuxing with 50% strength, he can completely nullify my strongest true Qi attack. The power of the evil god is too great. Now it's my turn. Well, let's see. Flowery spirit has never been all my strength. Changxing Lu, Sanglong Qianshan, Changxing Lu, breaking through the waves. What's going on? What the hell is going on with this guy? Why is his physical strength so strong? I've never fought using my pure physical strength. This feeling is really amazing. My body has never been so sensitive. I'm able to respond really fast. Every time I breathe, every time my heart beats, it resonates in my body. As the movement intensifies step by step, this resonance becomes stronger. I feel that my body in the past was like a machine that only obeyed commands. Until now, I have truly mastered the control of the body. In theory, no matter how powerful Jiuxing is, he should be seriously injured after these attacks. But, what? His powers were really good, it looks so cool, but it's no use, Master Jiuxing is invincible. I can now understand why they sent you here. When did you learn Changxing Bakwen? I also want to ask you, when did you learn this recovery trick? Don't you want to say it? Although Changxing Bakwen is the most powerful fighting technique on Earth today, it does not mean that I will be afraid of it. Now, I am serious. Chang Xingbakwen, is it just that? Fight face to face has lose, this time, it's big trouble. Your strength is just like Shu Ji's peak period, but it's a pity. I have long surpassed Shu Ji. I can easily beat Shu Ji with just half of my power. No matter how powerful you have no chance against Master Qiuxing. Xie Yan, you don't know what you're doing. Xie Yan, you will have only one ending, death. Die, lose, die, kill him. After he got serious, his strength improved a bit, but still he shouldn't be able to kill me. After upgrading Chang Xingbakwen to LVS, I'm much more resistant than before. Thanks to that I can save source points used by the Nirvana technique. With Qiuxing's recovery being too fast and with the source points I have left, I'm sure I can exhaust him. I'm facing a guy like him for the first time. Die, Xie Yan, you have already lost. Surrender, then die. And these things keep buzzing in my ears. Noisy. Shut up. Bunch of idiots. Xie Yan, I'm here. The body destroys the wisdom, the dragon whale, Changxing Bieguan, take this. Shu Ji used this move to kill me back then, but it's a pity. Still useless, no matter what damage you do to me, it's meaningless. His recovery speed seems to have slowed down? No, that attack I used earlier was more fierce than this. But Qiuxing recovered almost immediately then. After fighting for this long, Qiuxing's recovery is only weak at this point. Something has worked on him. What could it be? All attacks in front of the Shingeiji Quan are useless. You are dead, still trying to fight. Don't you feel like a clown? And they were revived too. What are they? These things should be part of his powers, otherwise the power of Gaia would have resisted it. Is it used to contaminate the opponent's spirit? Not true, the boxer's unyielding will won't be affected at all. Qiuxing made these things to not just incite his opponent. There must be a reason. Wait, making something out of the sidelines on purpose. I've seen this trick before. This is the same as Chen Huangru's withdrawal. Obviously the secret of Qiuxing's recovery lies in these guys. Oh? You finally realized it. But that still doesn't change anything. These people are also immortal beings, unless you can. You can actually clone your body. Come forth, flowery spirit. Xie Yan is angry. Arg, Xie Yan, you have no martial arts ethics. You killed the audience. If you divide your power into two, it will only make you weak. Really? I'm sorry, I don't even need to use my power to beat you. Chang Xinglu, Xinglong Quan. What happened? Although the fallen spirits can recover, this pink energy body is wiping them really fast. If it suppresses all of them, my resiliency will be completely extinguished. I need to solve her first. Using your body to block? When he faced with this move before, he had dodged, but now he's choosing to resist to protect that girl. That's stupid. Qiuxing, your opponent, here, consumed 100 source points for the current consumption of the Nirvana technique. You're afraid, huh? Face me now, bitch. Scared? How would I be afraid of a mortal like you? It's ridiculous. Shingui Qianshan. I only need to move my fingers to destroy you. Really? Consumes 150 points to replace the current consumption of Nirvana technique. No matter what you do, it can't be destroyed. Immortality, infinite rebirth, these are not your privileges alone. How can a mere mortal skill be compared to the power given to me by my lord? Under the eye of my lord, all your efforts are meaningless. Someone like a loyal dog to his master having a sense of superiority? Today I will let you know the power of mankind. There is a price to pay for babbling. The situation is very serious. I don't have many source points left. Since my physical body is stronger than before, Nirvana technique would require more source points. With the remaining source points, Nirvana technique can only be used 4 times. After that, it would consume the life of the soul. I underestimated the difficulty of those. It really does not stop spawning. The flowery spirit cannot destroy them all. Qiuxing's recovery is still valid, but it has been greatly weakened. To kill Qiuxing, I have to kill him instantly. But this is simply impossible to do. This fight is not good for me. I must take the risk to try my previous guesses. Qiuxing, your strength is slightly stronger than mine, but in terms of resilience you're not. Unless you can instantly beat me to fly ash, You can't do anything to me. What's going on? This guy can really recover infinitely, with no trade-offs. No, the limits of human strength. I knew all this for 100 years. How is it that Xia Yan, as a human, is able to achieve unconventional things? Consumes 80 points to replace the current consumption of Nirvana technique. How can he recover infinitely? Qiuxing, you are too useless, you cannot kill me, for the great evil god to raising a loser like you. If it was me, I could have been far more stronger than you now. I don't know if this can anger this guy. Damn, this guy. No, I can't let the Lord down. I will remove all obstacles for the Supreme Master. How can I be belittled by a mere mortal? Since these fallen people can no longer help me, then turn them into power for me. Shinzengui Yen has worked, indeed, although this guy has a strong will, but he is still very easy to get confused when it comes to issues involving evil gods. If he wanted to kill me quickly and completely, he would have to increase his power even further. However, strength cannot be born naturally, so his choice is easy to guess, and this is also my chance to kill him completely. It's time to use the technique that Zhu Ji has never used in his life. Urge all the muscles in the body to reach their most active state, including the mood, rapid blood circulation, extremely developed muscles, push my strength to an unprecedented level. Doing so will cause my body to start breaking down before I can attack, therefore, the accuracy of the attack will be greatly reduced, pretty much, same as suicide, but now, it's the best opportunity. Gather all the power and turn it into the strongest blow. With this punch, your body will be completely destroyed, and you will never live again. No, it's not enough. Full attack mode. Consumes 350 points to replace the current consumption of Nirvana technique. Nirvana technique. It's so dangerous, the injury is so serious that you can't even use the Nirvana technique. This time I was really close to death than the previous fight with Si Samei. The limbs are intact, all the organs are intact. Fortunately, the Nirvana technique at this stage is not yet able to grow an organ out of nothing for me. Thanks to the Changxing Bakwen resisting the beating, the body was largely intact after such a severe injury, otherwise I would have really been disabled this time. Where is this? It doesn't seem to be the arena. Right. Where is Qiuxing? I tried everything but couldn't kill him. I was completely helpless. The third showdown ended with the guard of the planet's faction winning and the evil god's believers losing. Qiuxing died completely. After he absorbed those ghost things back, although his strength became stronger, his resilience was completely gone, and he was finally killed by me. This world. I don't owe you guys anything anymore. Mr. Xia Yan, can you hear me? Don't close your eyes. I am not physically damaged, but I'm very tired. But the two of them, why are they still not awake? The condition of the two of them was really strange. Their pulses were very stable, not like they have suffered an injury. The reason why they still haven't woken up is mostly because of the spirit. The power of evil god? Damn it, I can't move. Stop the evil god from coming. You can get a source point reward for completing the task. If the mission fails, no new missions will be released in the current world. Mission failed. The mission failed? How can this be? Qiuxing is dead. Who else can summon the evil god? They are being sucked up. Can't move. Miss Yen, Xiao Yao. Miss Zhang. Are you okay? Miss Zhang. Gaia's power is gone, evil god is coming, stop him, please. No, the nuclear bomb has absolutely no effect on him. We will all die. I feel that the power of Gaia has been completely engulfed. The earth is over, mankind. It's over. Qi Lian? Miss Zhang? They are sucked away too. What is happening? I had a hard time getting Qiuxing killed. Why did it still fail? Master. The Shangguan sisters. What's going on with them? I won't go back to the main world till I know what's going on. My lord Qinger can't hold on anymore. Qinger. This feeling? It's as if something violently pried my mind. No, it's time to withdraw. I should return to the main world. Pug? Huh? Pug? That's the guardian spirit of the Shangguan sisters? If it's still here, maybe they're still alive. The professor seems to disappear? Brother Xie Yan. Xiao Yao? Brother Xie Yan, look at how miserable you are now, so cute. Xiao Yao, how did you become like this? Oh my, are you surprised? He, Xiao Yao knows what Brother Xie Yan wants to ask. The food on this planet has been eaten. Xiao Yao doesn't want to stay here anymore. Brother Xie Yan, come with me. I will tell you something. Brother Xie Yan, we are in outer space. Don't worry, Xiao Yao's power protects Brother Xie Yan. I won't let Brother Xie feel uncomfortable. You just said that the food on this planet has been eaten. What do you mean? The will of this whole planet has been eaten up. All the living beings that depend on this planet's will were eaten up. There is nothing left. Brother Xie Yan is the last one. What? Brother Xie Yan really pitied the weak creatures, so cute. Obviously you do not belong to this planet, or even a person in this world. She knows where I come from. But Xiao Yao doesn't care about these. No matter what Brother Xie is, Xiao Yao still likes you. Moreover, Xiao Yao also thanked Brother Xie Yan. If it were not for Brother Xie Yan to teach us the Yangling technique, we could not have successfully occupied the initiative of this body. What do you mean? Does it mean that you are the master of evil god now? Yes, if Brother Xie Yan is disobedient, I will eat you. After eating you, we will become one, and we will never be separated again. Hey, I would think that's true if you say so. She seems to be serious. Do you want to leave this world? What a rude thing. Xiao Yao was just joking. Brother Xie, don't take it for real. Miss Yan? You are fine too, that's great. Shangguan Yao felt more paranoid. It felt like she was not joking at all. I will tell you what you want to know. After all, we are the most important family members to you. I will give you whatever you want. She doesn't seem to be normal too. Should I just run? But, can you tell me, what's going on with you and Xiao Yao right now? Forget it, I still want to figure it out before running. As you know, Mr. Xie, as human beings, we have disappeared. Now in front of you is our soul, Ava, who is called the evil god by the humans of this planet. Of course, we still hope that you can call us by the two names Shangguan Yan and Shangguan Yao. Ava? This is the name we gave ourselves. After all, original self-awareness has been completely wiped out in the battle. And all the things I did before, choosing Qiuxing for sowing the seeds, invading the planet's will, breaking the barrier. These are just instinctive eating behaviors. You said that you were once humans, you guys and Ava were not even related, so why did you become like this? If that idiot Qiuxing had not made a move against us, we could have lived our lives in peace and Ava wouldn't have woken up in 50 years. It was because of him that made things the way they are now. But from another perspective, not all he did was bad. Without him, we would not be able to become a whole as we are now. Mr. Xie, you should also join us quickly. Once you join us, you will understand everything. Wait, I have one more question. It's simply impossible to escape. Mr. Xie, you can ask? Just now Xiao Yao said that all the creatures on the earth have been eaten. Is this, really? Mr. Xie really makes me unable to understand. You clearly do not belong to this world, but you have too much sympathy for these weak creatures. We had so many beautiful and unforgettable memories on it, those memories suddenly. So, I can transfer this planet to Ava's kingdom, and it can flourish and live on as it always has. What do you mean? The planet. Didn't she just crush it? How can it be alive? Mr. Xie, have a look and find out. Where is this? This is Ava's realm. It can form a world of its own. Well, it's exactly the same as the planet, right? This is President Meng became a police officer? Qi Lian became a construction worker? That Liu is having a concert? Xiao Yao, why are you here? Where's your sister? Weren't they already eaten by you? Is this an illusion? I'm here, Mr. Xie, in Ava's realm. Xiao Yao and I can appear at the same time. Bringing the dead back to life is a small thing that can be done by us. In the past, I never did this kind of thing, but I made an exception for Brother Xie Yan. It's amazing to come back from the dead. But do they remember that their original planet was destroyed? Of course not. They are just ants, living stupidly. Knowing too much will make them crazy. It's not necessary. They don't occupy much space, and we do not need to care much, as long as Brother Xie Yan is happy. It turned out to be so. In other words, the lives of all creatures on this planet are still controlled by the two of you, right? That's right. Okay. At least everyone is alive. I have one last question that you have not answered. What is the relationship between you sisters and the evil god? After this, I must go. These two sisters are getting more and more evil. I can't explain it in a few words. It is better for you to feel it yourself, Mr. Xie. This is Ava's memory? It seems that it was seriously injured by some unknown existence at high latitudes, and the subject's consciousness completely collapsed, leaving only its instincts to flow into this universe. Every time it arrives at a suitable civilized planet, it will fall into a deep sleep on the planet boundary. Like that, its powers will slowly penetrate into the planet boundary, infecting the strongest of the living and transforming them into evil god believers, thereby eroding the will of the entire planet. When the creatures on this planet are eroded by the power of the evil god to a certain extent, some of the fragments of its consciousness will randomly enter the souls of the newborns on the planet and replaces them. These indigenous creatures, whose souls were replaced by fragments of his consciousness, do not possess the memories, but simply collect what the host sees and hear, and they will automatically return to its consciousness after death. In other words, it's a way to resolve loneliness. The power of the evil gods in the Shangchuan sisters' bodies are low but pure. There are no means to strip it away under normal circumstances. When Xiaoxing absorbed the power of the Shangchuan sisters, he felt the offense of the powerful force, he felt the threat, so he rose up early. He had lost himself and cannot judge the source of this power. From this point on, my mission 3 was doomed to failure. His reaction time is too slow compared to us. When he woke up and sucked the Shangguan sisters away, he also brought the apocalypse. It seems that it was because I brought the sisters to participate in the Global Fighting Conference, which caused this tragedy. In fact, the planet was already doomed after the evil god appeared. Even if I knew that in advance and successfully prevent the evil god from descending, it would only delay the end of the world a little. He will still wake up and destroy the world in the end. The fragments of its consciousness, after entering the subject's body, will be sealed up, and it won't have any impact on the subject's consciousness until the appearance of the guardian spirit. The guardian spirit was born from the souls of the Shangguan sisters, and the souls of the sisters themselves were developed from the fragments of consciousness of the evil god. Therefore, the guardian spirit has returned as a part of the evil god. And because of the special nature of the guardian spirit, bypassing all the defense mechanisms in the body of the evil god, directly back to the main consciousness, even if the opponent had collapsed. In the end, the guardian spirit helped the Shangguan sisters in regaining consciousness, and occupied the body of this evil god. So it seems that my appearance barely can also be considered in disguise to save the Shangchuan sisters and the world. Although, they are not them anymore. I figured it out. It's really hard work for you guys. Warning: the host is being assimilated by the evil gods of high latitudes, and will lose all system functions after being assimilated, consuming source points to resist assimilation. Current remaining source points, 8. Finally, Brother Xie Yan and Xiao Yao are finally going to be a family. Brother Xie Yan's body, Brother Xie Yan's lips. Brother Xie Yan's soul, Brother Xie Yan's dream, everything is Xiao Yao's. Xiao Yao, stop it. Huh? What's the matter, sister? Don't you love Brother Xie Yan anymore? You don't want Brother Xie to be with us? Yes, I want it, but you are too sloppy. Accepting Mr. Xie is the most important thing in our life, and I can't let you do it like this. We are going to have a grand wedding with Mr. Xie. When the wedding is over, we can do whatever we want. I'm sure we will be very happy in the future. They really love me so much, they're even condensing pink energy. I don't know if it can be used to refine a second flowery spirit. It's been a long time since I've felt this warm and secure. I always felt that if there was such a life going on, it would be great. Anyway, I can also treat this world as the main world, right? Their current power is so terrifying. I am afraid that the immortals at the great heaven realm and the main world can't compare. Xiao Yao, stop it. Huh? What are they arguing about? Huh? The source point is being consumed to resist assimilation. Current remaining source point, 1. What? Am I being assimilated? When did it start? I spaced out for a while, but fortunately the system helped me resist. Only one source point left. It's too dangerous. I can't be with the two for another second. Do you want to leave this world? I must go back. Goodbye. Your feelings are too strong to bear. Brother Xie? Where are you? Come out quickly, why can't I feel your presence? Could it be you? Did you flee? Sure enough, Mr. Xie is not from this world. I can feel it, that direction, although it's far away, but you're definitely there, Brother Xie. I will not let you escape. Are you stupid? That world is not a place we can go to now. Don't you feel how many powerful beings are there? Each one of them is more than enough to make us instinctively tremble. We must hunt more and be eligible to enter that world. What's the hurry? As long as we know the coordinates, we can go there at any time. Just eat some more anyway, there is food everywhere. Ha ha. Don't worry, Mr. Xie can't escape our palms.